think it's Ms. Soltero.
I brought a visual aid as well, but I wanted one that everybody could see at the same time. In terms of credentials or why I'm here, I'm a doctoral candidate in the program, the same program. I'm going to refer to her as Julie because she is a close friend of mine as well. My master's is actually in conflict resolution, educational leadership, and social justice, and I think this is actually a social justice issue. I met Julie when I came to the school to work on a project, and it was the time that the grant for the garden had come through. She was there on the weekend, very excited about the garden and how it was bringing the whole community together. I think that's symbolic because in a garden you can't poison one area and then hope that the rest will flourish. I have similar credentials to the new principal, went to a similar school, and we're both rowers. So I know that he can handle challenges, and he does have a big challenge ahead of him. When you act in this manner, you destroy trust and you spread seeds of doubt in the community, even to call it a civil war. So at this point, I would urge you in the spirit of conflict resolution that conversation is important. Silence makes the situation much worse. And I would ask that you respect the children's voice especially. They've clearly learned a lot from Julie. And children really are the ones who can see through a lot of things like politics and interest mainly in money rather than in their best interests. I think that's one of the reasons that they and their families appreciate Julie so much. Julie's interest extends all over the place. The reason I think I admire her and am inspired by her so much is that she's the parent of a child about the age of the one back there. She's a doctoral candidate. She commutes to where I live in Santa Barbara to take classes. She's incredibly devoted to her school. And these characteristics are difficult to find. So I'm here honestly because I'm angry. I'm not a citizen of this community, but I've seen these types of situations in educational institutions over and over again. I was in one myself. And I know that even after the leader leaves, the climate that you create through actions like this lasts a long time after. I'm not here because I'm worried about Julie. Her career will continue on. Her interest and expertise in migrant education and also in the needs of military families is extensive, and probably what her doctoral work will be in. So I have no doubt that she will bloom where she's planted. She'll move on and she'll thrive. But I do believe that the negative repercussions for this community are going to continue long after this point. So again, you have a lot of work to do. Your credentials are wonderful, and I hope that you and your families thrive here as well. But I hope you recognize your part in the difficult situation that he's walking into, and I hope that you move forward acting courageously. And above all, as a mentor told me before I became an elementary school teacher, there's a purple ball, and that's the children. And it's actually much harder than you can ever imagine walking into education to keep your eye on that. So in moving forward, try your best to keep your eye on that. Thank you.